I've owned a video camera since I was 18 years old. From the Vault Friday is where I dig deep into my archives to present footage that without YouTube would otherwise go unshared. Source material for this footage ranges all the way from Super 8 reel, VHS, 8mm camcorder, High 8, Digital 8 and MiniDV Camcorder, and I've also set myself a rather silly little German rule: no new content is to be used in this. Here's a vert session from Fairfield. My brother filmed all of this while we were skating mainly the mini ramp. I did take my vert debut here though. I dropped in on this ramp for the first time ever. Checked that video previously. But it's good that Stefan filmed everything here because there's a bunch of guys that I recognise, and then hopefully the others can be identified as we go along. Nice crowd slide there. I'm not sure who that guy was. This is Vincent Vix. He was ripping. I think he got close to making those twists that day. I'll get back to his name in a little while, but he was a blazer. Nice guy too. This is Tope, Andrew Tope. You've seen him before on my channel. Nice. There's Tope again. He's got the undisputable style of chicken legs. That was his nickname. You can see why when he sprawls out. I think he slams on his back later and you see his chicken legs in full effect. I'm not sure who this guy is. Not at all. Don't know who he is. There's Vincent again. That was a sizable layer. Don't forget this is 1990. I think this ramp was I think this ramp went up in 1990, but this would have been late 1990. You can see by the weather. Now this is Spin Out, Dave Bodnar as a youngster. Look at that. Ripping style even as a kid. He's already about a foot higher than everybody else. Look at the massive Bone Crushers shirt he's wearing. Yeah, he had some style, didn't he? Be good to see him again. Come out somewhere sometime to Shane's ramp. Now, I don't know who that is. Curb and Coping t-shirt though, so someone will know who he was. I'm not sure who that guy is. There's Vincent lining up on the top. Yeah, here we go. Ooh, that was nice. It's a strange ramp to ride, that one. If you've skated it, you'll know it's got a wobbly flat bottom because of the kinks in the sun. Here comes Spin Out again. He just has that style where you can tell he was born to skate, you know, like he was a skateboarder. He wasn't someone that needed to learn how to do it. He could just do it. Well, everyone has to learn, but you know what I mean? Like some people shouldn't skateboard, and Bodnar was one that pretty much had it in him. He looks comfortable is what I'm getting at. He's even trying to fakies and stuff. Ripping. There's the guy in the background with his sun visor on. I'm not sure who this dude is, but we've seen him before already. Yeah, there'll be a bunch of dudes that will repeat, you know, that I won't know who they are. But hopefully, what we can do is someone can name all these guys. I'm looking at Mulhall, Mick. If you're watching this, you'd be able to probably pinpoint who these crew are more than I can. Ooh, snake session there. Tope's in with Vincent. Yeah, he let Vincent go. Tope was ripping, but Vincent was ripping harder. There's Bodnar again. Oh man, I could watch Bodnar skate forever, and I have done. Oh, now this is Chris Sale. Undisputable style. Look at that front foot. It's like he's going to do a massive ollie at any point. He gets up again a few times. You see him later on. Tope crossing over. I'm not sure who this guru is. I got a name in my head. Mark someone? I don't know. That's just coming to me. This dude, you can see he's got hip pads in big time. That was the you don't see hip pads anymore these days. They're all the rage back in the day. Left and right hip pads. Long run too. Oh, snake session here. Everyone's keen. You don't see that these days, do you? Look how many people are at the skate park too. Like, there's just people skateboarding. There's kids everywhere. Not a scooter to be seen. This is before rollerblades. This is just skateboard. This is a skate park with skateboarding. Man, it was good times, huh? Actually, do you ever see scooters on Vert? I don't think you do. Who's in here? A couple of new guys. I don't know who. They're almost symmetrical there with the tricks as well. Oh no, just looked like it. So while this session was happening, we probably were skating the mini ramp, or I had a few runs on the Vert ramp. I just learned to drop in, so I was pretty wobbly and a bit sketchy, but I was pretty stoked to be up there. Bodner going in. Is he just crossing? No, he's having a run. This ramp was pretty slippery. You can see later on when someone knee slides out and they go to stand up, they slip a lot. I mean, it's metal and it's in the blazing hot sun. It's like cook an egg on that thing. There's Vincent. Well, that was a nice air. And I hated the noise of this ramp too. There's Tope and Chris Sale. There's Chris again. Man, that is a weird style, Chris. I don't know. Whoever taught you how to skate like that? Put your foot on the front of the board, man. How do you do anything from a fakie out? Like, you can't do a fakie rock with your foot there. There's chicken legs, Tope. Tope had great indie airs. I'm not sure if he gets one here or not. Oh, that looked like a backside air. That might have been two backside airs there. Bodner. Yeah, nice little Japan there. You can see he has this style, right? Like, you can see him starting, and like, he's just a little kid there, but you can see the potential in his style. There's a nice little in the tail. Oh, fill that up. So what we missed then when I was chitter-chattering, Vincent calling out to his mate, possibly by throwing a bottle off the back of the ramp, then calling out, "Hey, fill this up! Fill this up!" We always, we didn't know the guy, so we just heard that and laughed our heads off. And he used to do on the mini ramp amazing feeble grind to Smith grind transfers over the spine, and so we just dubbed that trick a "fill this up" because of Vincent calling out to his mate, "Fill this up," because we were just kids. I don't know. That became his name. We called him "Fill this up," and we called that trick a "fill this up." We still do to this day. I mean, if we were skating, I'm sure we'd be saying, "Hey, do a fill this up." Classic. There's this ripper again. Man, that was nice. Someone identify this guy. I feel like he's a bit older than the other crew, so I don't know. Could that have been Archer? I don't know. It might have been Warren Archer. There's a big Shire crew out here, so that could have been, you know, a Shire onslaught. That's me on the platform, but you'll see that in another video. Oh, that was pretty sizable. Yeah, so there was a courtesy bus that left from Guymere. I was going to say church. It wasn't a church. It was a community clinic or community centre, and they drove us all out there to skate. I can't think if we were in that bus or not, because why would my brother have been on that bus with us? And I don't know. There were community buses that went out all the way to Fairfield from the Shire, and I'm pretty certain that's how Chris Sale and Tope, and I think he got Gareth Skinner up there on the platform at some point too. I think that's how they all turned up there, and I don't know for a fact, but if that's the case, then I'd say that could have been Warren Archer from Como as well. And then you've got locals that are already out here, of course. That was pretty damn big. Yeah, I'm not sure who that is. That's the hip pad. Fun times though. You'll see in another video I've got a section for unknown rippers on the mini ramp as well, and that mini ramp was a lot of fun. Spent many times there sessioning that, but we're looking at the Vert right now. If you've just joined us, like this is a telecast, you've joined us because you started watching it from the start. Notice all the Vision Streetwear t-shirts. They were all the rage back then. Still are. Now that's someone I hadn't seen yet skate. See the slip there? It's a slippery ramp. Very slippery. And you can see it's already kinked at the flat, like the sun's just warped it. Yeah, I don't know. Is this Archer? I don't know. I didn't know the dude.
He was a little bit older. This guy looks a little older. He's already got a bag of tricks. Hell yeah. I don't know. Someone identify him. Put it in the comments. Nice rock and slide to fakie. You can even see how far that coping sticks out over the lip there. It just was all things wrong, but a nice ramp. I mean, hey, there wasn't many good ramps around. This and St Mary's, I think, was the only one at the time, and well, Quakers Hill before my time. There's a nice platform shot. Good, my brother got up on the platform though. It's pretty game. Considering he wasn't a skateboarder, he just charged up there. Look at spin out with some fakie tricks here, man. Come on, this guy was ripping. Judos to fakie, and he's doing it so easily. He's a smarmy little prick. He actually was a smarmy little prick. I got another story about him at Alawa Donut Bowl where he heckled the crap out of me. And probably I definitely deserved it. I was a little grommet. But yeah, Bodner, I told him that story 2 years later. He was a prick to me, but that's all right. I was a prick to many people as well. This guy's got the nose pick down. Whoops, just hit that one too hard. I can't get over how many people are here just to, like, look at all those skaters on the hill. Skateboarding was alive. I guess it still is alive, but it's just different these days. Like, you wouldn't see this many people at a vert ramp. You wouldn't see a vert ramp anyway. But and this is just run for run for run for run. Just dudes skateboarding constantly. Nice front side air. A stink bug. Now I reckon this is a chick. I'm not 100% certain, but that looks like, yeah, I'd say that's a girl. I don't know who it would have been at that age. Or maybe I'm just forgetting. Here's Chris Sale. Look at that stance. Wow, man. If you watch this, make a comment. How did you do any lip tricks? Did you do like a frontside lip slide or a backside decker with your feet like that? How could you do it? I want to know. Looks like the tricks of the day were like small airs and just some rock and slides. I guess it is a pretty kind of narrow ramp to be grinding all over the place. Still a great ramp though, great fun. Airs Tope, nice backside air. I'm not sure who's this. Oh, this is hip pad guy. Someone identify hip pad guy. Look how many people are in the back of that mini ramp going for it. I'm not sure who this dude. Oh, this is the guy that did the nose picks. Yeah, I got a feeling that's one of the twins. Those twins that were always angry. I got a feeling that could be one of those guys. Peter, and Paul. Peter. Anyone who's watching this that skated this ramp in this era will know of those two twins. They were locals and they were heaps angry. They were good skaters, but one of them was just super angry all the time. Now this is Tope with his, watch this, big chicken legs. Good fun. How's the Burger Rings sponsorship? I don't know if that was a sponsor or if that was just, go to the snack shop and get some burger rings. Fairfield Leisure Centre, 8 Vine Street or 9 Vine Street or something. Yeah, that's my memory working for me. I know it was Vine Street in Fairfield. Pretty sketchy area to get the train to. We got heckled a few times. I remember Grasler getting rolled for his Guns N' Roses t-shirt at Fairfield Station. I'm pretty certain this is Gareth Skinner. Shinner, if you're watching this, confirm, but that looks like your hideous style. Yeah, that's Gareth for sure. Look at those big shoes. Yep, that was Gareth, 100%. Nice 5-0 there. I don't know who this dude is. And that's it, I think. I like skateboarding.
I hope you enjoyed that from the Vault Friday. How about that video quality though? And if you enjoyed that content, please consider subscribing to my channel here. Check out my regular vlog here and a random regular vlog there. And if you're a photographer, please check out my Lightroom 6 presets here.